How's it going, y'all? It's Jeff, and I'm declaring no more breaks because, for one, obviously I love this show, but also there's a lot of moving pieces. I feel like at this point, for there to just, my memory just can't handle it. But I know that we do have Kobe hanging out with Dragon and Ivankov, which is just one of the many various interesting dynamics happening at this point in the series. And it's just kind of funny with Dragon because it's like if he's not spending time with his own son, then his blood brother is like the next best thing, I guess. But yeah, I feel like we're gonna get some insight into the Reverie, which, you know, will maybe also give us some insight into why Vivi is kicking it with Morgans, which is, you know, another one of those interesting groupings that we're having now. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. It feels like it's been forever. So yeah, let's do it.
任務はすべてやりきりました。
Kind of love the feel of like snooping in on something confidential. Right, that was epic. Kuma's still probably been better. Destroying the food reserves. That's a little... Isn't that kind of genocide-y?
の国で市民は反乱を起こし
Yeah, what has, like, Dragon the Missionary been up to in all this time?
謎の喪失
Kind of crazy that's what's, for all intents and purposes, another war just happened, like, not off screen, but just, like, completely behind the scenes. Yeah, blocking food and, like, resources, that definitely seems like a warfare, like, high key. Oh, you get used to it.
効果は出ますよね。
Ivankov moaning in my ears. Ooh, the Holy Knights. Is this like... we figure out who they are like 200 episodes from now? Because I was just thinking in my head, like, what a cool nickname.
実は別にして
Dragon saying that, like, saying the assassination happened like it's a fact. Is it a fact? Because... oh. King Cobra has, like, aged more than anyone else in this series. Man. In a sense, King Cobra is kind of like a martyr. From how Sabo's describing it. Oh, is it doctored? Like Chopper's doctoring? Or the photo? Or... or they just happen... or they just happen to catch Sabo at the wrong place, like, wrong time? And that someone is Sabo, right? Or is it... and she's pretty, so we feel bad. Tears of hope! And Sabo is really causing a ruckus. The poor are just jealous. I really feel like that be how the elites be talking about us. Oda knows. He be hearing. He be in those circles. If I had to be whipped, he's the last person I wanted to be by. But yes, these people absolutely deserve to have their food reserves cut off. But then that makes me wonder, like, does that make the slaves, like, collateral damage? Are they also... is Sabo, like, starving out the slaves, too? Is it just, like... This is how you gotta start leaving bad reviews for your Uber drivers. Ooh. With sharp eyes. My gun! Is this a new character, I feel? Am I tripping? I really love how Oda makes like the elite, like rich, awful people just look as grotesque as possible. Like that's just really how he sees them. This guy kind of reminds me of King a little bit. Shot him out of existence. It's kind of like Shadow abilities. What is this? There we go. Karasu. Ah, so quick. Sit. That like ash, kinda? I know the flower bloom devil fruit thing. Dang. Aw, man. Luffy's fight against the blind dude, that was like the most one of the most heartfelt fights for me. Maybe because my grandpa's blind. I love that. But yeah, it is starting to make sense also how Sabo and Dragon have kind of come together because they both like just despise like this groups of people so intensely, you know? But I don't know if we really have been revealed as to why Dragon in particular has such a hatred for Marines. Like we know that they kind of did a number on Sabo's childhood, so that makes sense. And Ivankov, I can kind of speculate. But yeah, Dragon, I want to know. I'm curious. I feel like they gotta free the slaves, bro. Or else this is just collateral damage. Oh, this is such a heroic entrance. Love it. Laser shooter. That is very, like, just to the point. Really fits the whole theme of, like, Sabo being a hero, like... And really cool, too, how, like, not the pirates, per se, but, like, the anti-marines are the heroes in this situation. Lindbergh. It feels like we've seen him before. Yeah, literally freeing the slaves, bro. Yeah. It kind of seemed like, you know, of course Luffy was giving him a hand, but did he need it? Let's see what he can do without anyone being like, 100 crows are coming at you! He's doing pretty good. So glad to see the dude, too, outside the incredibly something Dressrosa pacing. gonna eat it. See, we got a giant. You have to stop shooting people. That's really good advice. We have a giant. We have all these races coming together to free. Let's go, Morley. To free the shackled people. Let's do it. Yo, because this dude had a crazy introduction in Wano. We did not even want to mess with him. I don't even think the Straw Hats met him. Oh, I really like him in this art style, too. More, I don't know, more than in Wano, honestly. It's just so... I think it just stands out because it's so, like, rigid looking, whereas this arc has been very, like, round. Like, this guy, he's very round. What are you wearing? Is that really the translation? You guys think they're gonna, like, explore each other's bodies after this? That made the tree blush. Wow. There is all types of representation in this episode. Love that color purple, bro. Yes. Yes. It's popping. Oh, and it matches his, like, fit, too. Oh, yes. Oh, they meteor balled me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Who was asking for that CP6 member to... Oh, wow, the whole crew, and then that guy on the right. I don't think we know him. He just called the meteor off. Right, finally. Okay, yeah, looks like he's just gonna, like, looks like he just, like... It looks like he's just going to stumble across Cobra. So it's looking like a framing. Oh, okay. Sabo was who that was. Bro, they cannot do this to baby Hoshi. Or Wimpy Hoshi. Yeah, it's just one of those, like... No wonder Kuma's messed up in the head moments. Okay. Oh, it's Bon Bon, but like in flashback form? Phoebe. Phoebe. The one who got away. I feel like Phoebe well, it makes sense. She's incredibly spunky at this, like, point in the series. Talking like she's on good terms with him. Or at least like they're familiar with each other. Okay. So he's alive at this point. What the heck has he been through in these past 2 years?
下がりなさい。
Only Cobra is allowed in? Imagine telling the president, like, no, no secret security for you.
おてんばで心配だ。
Otis is the king of, like, weak people putting on brave faces. Brave faces. Oh, that was it. Alright, yeah. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say, honestly. It feels like it's a little bit, I guess, in a bit that we still didn't get to see, like, what actually happened in the photo that they were showing in the newspaper between Sabo and King Cobra. But I definitely am wondering, like, what the heck King Cobra went through in these past 2 years that, like, made his health decline so rapidly. But yeah, besides that, yeah, we still did not get to see, like, why, like, what is the, like, what feels like propaganda going in between what I feel like is framing Sabo to look like he's the one that killed King Cobra, because we still don't know how that happened. But yeah, it feels like he is willingly walking into a trap in order to, like, seek the counsel he's looking for. But I don't know, at this point it almost feels a little bit too obvious for it to just be, like, for King Cobra to, like, walk into this room, be killed, and then Sabo to arrive. This photo is taken, and then, you know, here we are. But I don't know. That could very well be the direction we're heading in. I guess we'll, like, hopefully find out next week. So yeah, until then.